Hi, this is Brian, and this is my entry to the So You Think You Are MacGyver Dirttime Forum Challenge. You're given 5 items: a roll of duct tape, a wire coat hanger, a t-shirt, a gallon milk jug or a 1-pound coffee can, and a broomstick. And you have to make something out of those that's unique and could be used for survival and self-reliance. So, this is my entry. I'm calling it, for lack of a better term, the survival umbrella, even though you don't actually use it for an umbrella. The first component of this is this giant cone here, which is used as a water collection / water purification device. Now, what you would use this for, you see I've got loops here on the corners. You would lean this against a tree and you would tie these loops out using, I've got several strips of this cordage made out of duct tape. So you would tie those loops out with that to hold it open, so that when it rains, water's going to filter down and be collected and come out this tube right here. You'll see down in the bottom of this, hopefully, I've got a piece of t-shirt stuffed down in here to act as a pre-filter to filter debris and stuff out of the water as it goes down. Now, I don't have a gallon milk jug because the only one that's in our house right now is still full of milk. But I would tie this using some of that cordage as well, right here, and run this spout down inside of it so that the water will go directly into my jug and be ready to transport just like that. So, that is one use of this as far as water collection. Now, it comes off for ease of transport because good luck hiking through the woods with this thing waving around on the end of a stick. And you can take this end and roll it up and pinch it off, and you can dig a hole and you can put this down in the ground and use it to boil water in as well. What you're going to do, once you get it down in the ground, these pieces of wire come out. I've just made channels that they run inside of. Obviously you'll take your cloth out as well, but you'll use the wire to wrap around some large rocks, and you just bend the ends into hooks. You lay a stick over the opening, and once your rocks are heated up, you lift them out and hook them on that stick so that they're suspended in the middle of this. So you're going to get your rocks to boil your water without actually having them contacting the sides of your duct tape container and burning through it. So just another use of that. Obviously these wires can be used for a number of different things as well that I'm not really going to go into. And this is about the only way you could use this for any kind of shelter. It's not much shelter, but if you needed just to keep the rain off of your head, you could. I wouldn't recommend this. You could probably make this a little bit bigger with more duct tape because I still have about maybe 1/4 of a roll. But yeah, that's about as far as that goes for shelter. But you can take this, you can fold it up, you can lash it to your pole for when you've got to transport it. So that's the first part of the system. Secondly, I took a t-shirt and I cut it into several pieces. One piece I reinforced with duct tape, and I put loops on it, as you can see, so that I could run a drawstring through it and make a little bag that you can tie to your pole and use for carrying any of your wild edibles or whatever items you have with you. You just have that lashed to your pole so that when you're using this as your walking stick, you're carrying your bags too and you don't have your stuff hanging off of you. So just a little extra bonus on that. Also, got a couple other things over here. I still have a cord strip which is used for lashing the duct tape water collector to the pole. If you want to carry this instead of walking with it, if it gets really heavy and you just want to carry it, say you've got your water jug and this and the water carrier all strapped to this, you just want to carry it over your shoulder hobo style, I've got a piece that I cut into a bandana which you can wrap around the pole to act as padding to keep you from wearing your shoulder out. I also kept one of the sleeves. And I don't know, I did this when I was a kid. I'm sure somebody else has probably done it too. Where you take a shirt sleeve like this, and you put it on your head. It's not a lot of insulation, but as everybody knows, just every little bit counts when you're in the cold. So, you know, you can cover your ears up with that. And if you need even more, you can take your bandana, throw it over your head before you put this on there. Slide it over the top of it. Now you've doubled your insulation, or you've also given yourself a net covering from the sun if you're out in the desert or in a very sunny environment. So just to multiple uses for all of these items, and you still have a roll of duct, a little bit of duct tape left over at the end. So just to recap, I have a water collection device / water purification device, a cargo carrying device. I have warmth, bandaging, everything that you can think of to use a bandana I have. I have my wire for fire stone carrying, all in my little versatile survival walking stick. So that is my entry, and I've had a lot of fun coming up with this and making it, and I appreciate everybody watching this video. I'll see y'all on the next one.